I know. Okay, so I get it. I made the mayo video last time. It was off the wall. But hear me out. I mean, this one might actually make sense, right? This is based on an article that I found that says that Ashton Kutcher puts a splash of orange juice in his coffee. And your initial reaction might be, oh my gosh, it's like equally bad to the mayo. Why in the world would you put orange juice in coffee? And that was my initial reaction as well. But listen to what he says. I mean, he's got a point. So I got to give him credit. I'm not big on creamers. I don't like creamers. I usually drink black coffee. That's my go-to. I like light roast black coffee, and one of the things I like about it is it has citrus notes. So I'm going to paraphrase for a second. This is what he says. So he said he likes light roast coffee, and one of the things that he likes about it are the citrus notes that can accompany some light roast coffee. So whenever he gets a coffee that's a little bit darker than he would like, he just adds a splash of orange juice to it, a little amount, to make some of those citrus notes come out. Honestly, it makes sense. Like, I get it, it sounds weird, but the logic is there. You like that citrus note, so you add citrus to it to bring out those notes. Okay, that makes sense. But does it work? We're going to take some coffee. We're going to get a medium roasted coffee, like he said that he does this too. We're going to add just a splash of orange juice to it to see what it's like. And then we're going to try and take it a step further. Because to me, when I think of orange juice, I think of tropical, I think of refreshing, not so much hot coffee with a splash of orange juice. So we're going to try and take this concept of coffee and orange juice and actually really make it good. So I've got an idea here that I'm going to show you, and we'll see how it turns out. So stay tuned. So I've got with me some Minute Maid orange juice. Nothing fancy here, just what they had available at the store. And I think the key here is going to add just a little splash. Not a whole lot. Just a little splash. Okay, there we go. Of orange juice to it. So this is, for those that are wondering, our Rainforest blend coffee. So this is our medium roast coffee that we make in-house here at Cold Blooded Caffeine. I'll leave a link to this one below as well. And so it's a nice medium roast coffee that's got notes of chocolate base to it, but also it does have like some berry sweetness as well. So we'll see if adding that just splash of the orange juice brings out any of those acidic notes, that citrus notes to it. I'm really curious about this one. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a lot less nervous about this one than I was with the last one. I don't really smell a whole lot of difference to it. I didn't add much orange juice, so I didn't really expect anything, but here goes nothing. Okay. I mean, I think the key is that you don't add very much. So it does have a little bit more brightness to it. And I do taste, I mean, it tastes like orange juice. Like, it's not like coffee acidity, okay? So let's just be clear. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't think I would have noticed that there was orange juice in it, like if you hadn't have told me. But I mean, I think it works. I think it's a valid point. It does have a little bit more of a citrus flavor to it. You get some of that orange juice tang to it, which I don't think I've ever experienced in coffee. But I mean, overall, I think for what he's trying to do with the orange juice in the coffee, I think it works. I'm gonna say this one passes the test. But I think the key thing is, can we make it a drink that you're gonna want to order at a cafe? So like I mentioned, when I think of orange juice coffee, the first thing I think of is tropical. So we're going to do this as an iced coffee or as a cold brew. It's your preference. I have a cold brew here because that was something that I'd already prepared, but you can use it as an iced coffee as well. So I've gone ahead and added some ice to my glass. Now you'll notice that this isn't normal ice. This is actually a hibiscus tea ice. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna slowly release that hibiscus tea flavor as it dissolves, and it makes a really nice kind of tropically sweet floral notes to it, and it almost like changes the drink as you progress through, as the ice melts. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place this on our scale. Slide that up. So we're gonna do 1 part orange juice to 5 parts cold brew. Okay, so we're gonna take our cold brew, and that would be 10 ounces of cold brew. Let's go ahead and pour in till we get to 10 ounces. Perfect. All right, and then after that, we are going to add in 2 ounces of orange juice. Close enough. We'll go ahead and give that a quick stir. Everything mixed together. Now, if you prefer sweeter coffee, I recommend adding just a little bit of honey, as it'll sweeten things up for you without taking away from that tropical vibe. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a nice orange slice and some fresh mint. And there you go. Have a nice tropical iced coffee with that orange juice flavor. And there you have it. A nice refreshing coffee drink made with orange juice. I mean, it just takes you right to like a tropical beach or having a nice cocktail or mocktail. It gives you all that acidity and citrus notes that you would expect. The hibiscus tea ice cubes are really nice because as they dissolve, it brings in more of that floral sweetness to it. The mint is nice as well because not only does it give you some of that minty flavor, but it also gives you a minty smell, which is also refreshing and tropical. So, I mean, overall, if you're into like fruity cocktails or mocktails, give this one a try. It's pretty solid. The orange juice masks a lot of the like coffee flavor. So if you're not big into coffee and you like a lot of cream or sugar in your coffee, give this a try. You get a little bit of the coffee flavor to it without it being super overwhelming. So there you go. Orange juice and coffee go together. Who would have thought? I'm really glad that this experiment went better than the last one, and it does give me some hope for future experiments. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.